All right, so we're talking about the importance of seeking feedback if you're in a leadership position. And in the last segment, we talked about the why. Now I want to get into the process a little bit more. And let's say that for a lot of us, we're not inside big organizations where they have a built-up HR department and they have a 360 process ready to go. So you're sitting there going, well, what do I do? Well, I think there's a very simple process that you can just deploy on your own, and you don't even necessarily need to get HR involved to help you do this. So let me share what that looks like with you. First thing you need to think about is it's not going to be so easy just to get your team in a room. And in this case, obviously, you're not going to be able to do a 360, but you want to hear from at least your direct reports because that's your team, right? So you're probably not going to be able to just sit them down in a conference room and say, let me have it, let me hear it. Because they're not going to feel comfortable giving you that kind of feedback in that kind of environment. So you got to build in a way to allow them to be candid. So here's what you need to do. You need to think about who outside our group does my team trust? And let's put a name to that person. So let's say there's a Sarah out there that the entire team trusts. They trust Sarah. They know her. They work with her. And you've asked Sarah to come in to help you with this process. So imagine you're at this team meeting. You got Sarah there with you. And you want to announce to the team what you're looking for in terms of input from them. So it might sound like this. Hey guys, thanks. And listen, main reason I wanted to get you together today is I'm really interested in your feedback on how I'm doing. Now, I've been in my role now for 6 months and we've been interacting on an almost daily basis. And I think it's probably certainly long enough now that we've been working together that I think you can give me some good feedback. So here's how I'd like to do that. And I hope this makes sense to you. So I'm guessing it's going to be tough for you just to tell me straight out. Maybe some of you it's not so tough, but for many of you it might be tough to do that. So that's why I have Sarah here. Sarah's going to be the point person. What I've asked Sarah to do is she's going to push out an email to you guys with the 3 questions and allow you to respond to her. And then what she's going to do is she's going to kind of roll the data up, summarize it, detach any names to anything so that when I look at it, I'm just basically getting a summary of the themes of what came out from terms of your responses. And at that point, we're going to let Sarah go, and I'm going to say thank you, Sarah. And what I'd love to do is sit down with you guys and just kind of go through the data just to make sure I understand it correctly. So if that makes sense, let me explain to you the 3 questions, and then we'll let Sarah do her thing. The 3 questions are fairly simple. What am I doing that's working for you guys and you want me to continue to do? What am I doing? Here's a tough one. What am I doing that's maybe getting in your way that you want me to stop doing or do less of? And then the flip side of that, what do you want me to start doing or do more of to make me even more effective in my role? That's it. 3 questions. And I'm really looking forward to your candid feedback on that. So we're probably within the next few days, you'll see that email prompt from Sarah. And I'm going to say thank you to Sarah again for helping out here. And we want to move this fairly quickly. So within, a few days, get the data in, get your feedback in, and she'll summarize it. And then, her and I will sit down. And then again, probably after that, I'll set up another meeting to just go through it with you guys to make sure I'm hearing it correctly. So, looking forward to hearing from you guys, and I appreciate the help. Thanks. Okay, that's it. It could be that simple. 3 questions, get somebody outside the group that the group trusts to kind of facilitate it. And importantly, it's worth having that follow-up meeting. So many people, when they get their feedback, they think their next step is to, okay, I got their feedback. I need to go put an action plan together and take action on my things that I need to work on. I like that thinking, but it's a little too soon because I think there's a step first where you get back in front of the group and say, let me make sure I heard you correctly. Another nice aspect to that is it just, again, sets the tone that you're letting folks know, hey, I'm imperfect being. Let me hear it. Let me make sure I heard you correctly. Because what you don't want to do is take the data and think you've heard correctly and then go put this elaborate action plan together only to find out later that that's not really getting at what I really meant or what we really meant. So have that follow-up meeting with the team. I think you're going to find it to be very worthwhile. Good luck.